Well, you guys came through with guys in scoring position in the ninth, but how much did those early missed opportunities hurt you?
Yeah, we had plenty of opportunities today. We had some situational at-bats where we didn't come through. We had Dino in a good spot there. He popped out, so we had our chances. But still, you know, we put ourselves in position, keep fighting in the ninth where we have the winning run on base.
Well, you said at times this season that your at-bats later in games usually are better. Similar today, and if so, have you figured out why?
Well, you want your at-bats to be consistent, but if you have that personality where you have good at-bats late in games, it means you always have a chance. So it's not like they don't have the same approach earlier in games. And, you know, we had some meat of our order up there, you know, in a situation to put some runs on the board without a hit. We just didn't get it done, and those guys usually come through for us.
Is there any way to explain Johnson's home road splits, and do you think booing can affect a guy like that?
You know, again, I'm asked that a lot. It's probably a better question for him, but you know, he's having a more of a difficult time here at home. You know, he gets Kinsler to ground out and gets a couple more balls on the ground. Certainly the Martinez one was hit hard, but just not getting the same results at home as he is on the road.
Can you talk a little bit about where you're going to go with Johnson? And that was my question too. I mean, it seems like you put him anywhere from ninth now down to the sixth inning, and
right.
And you don't really seem to have a spot you found for him.
Not yet. I mean, obviously he's going to pitch in some games when we're down, and today we were down, and you know, we had three guys that were going to pitch those 3 innings if we were down. You know, we've been leaning on Otero an awful lot, and Gregerson too, so guys have to, you know, respond to the opportunities they get. So, you know, we'll continue to try to find a good spot for him and get him going.
What'd you make of Chavez's day-to-day?
Yeah, a little spotty at times with some command, and, you know, the cutter was good again. But still, I mean, you know, we're not scoring any runs, and, you know, we're trying to put some pressure on the other guy, and when he comes out of the game, we're in a pretty good spot. I mean, if you only give up, you know, a couple runs or 3 runs at the time against that lineup, you know, in 6 innings, I think they do call that a quality start. So, you know, he pitched effectively enough to keep us in the game.
Punto doesn't homer a lot, and for him to do it after, you know, being out for a while,
right.
Good to see.
Yeah, it is, and all his at-bats, every one of his at-bats today was a good at-bat. Whether he walked, you know, the home run, hit a line drive, he was only out, I think, was a line drive to right. So, you know, those type of guys, you know, are used to playing off the bench, can sit for 3, 4, 5 days and still be effective for you. And, you know, that was the case for him today.
Up until last night and today, I mean, the A's just historically not had a lot of success against Nathan. But
right.
How big was that just these past two days, just going forward to have done as well?
Yeah, I mean, different uniform, but same stuff for the most part. But we did in Texas, we had a tough time with them. So it's good to be able to break through last night and then get good at-bats against them today. We will play them again, so we should have a little bit more confidence, you know, going forward after a couple good games against them.